So yeah, it's beat the game, and I just wanna do like one play, save the air, right? Ways to have it. We have one playthrough, one part is the whole playthrough, right? For me, edit later. Way easier for me to edit it. If it's actually split, right? When I start the dungeon and end the dungeon. So that's really nice. And now we should be finally able to do the single dungeons, right? Because as I ranted about yesterday, the game has some blockers, right? And well, two blockers, but this is the main blocker, right? So you have to beat the game to get to rank 9 hunts, and you have to beat the game to get to the dungeon, I suppose. I'm pretty sure on that. And as I read about yesterday, quickly here now then again, that is really crappy done. That is horrible game design, because having a blocker makes sense, but having a blocker when you're level 75, 80 something like that makes no sense. Then the boss is like 50 there. So that is really weird. Blocker should have been way earlier, or the boss in the last part should be way hard. Yeah, clearly a mismatch there. It's a map. Let's see one thing before I go back in time. You will see if the map is actually like, yes, the map is saved and so on. Yeah, I just want to save that out. That was correct. Yeah, it was. And some, yeah. And this thing, which I've seen too many times in game, is where of course you jump. You instead actually. Okay, so we go to Lucy's, and a teacher thing is pretty done with. Well, we have the monster battling the mini game, which I will do in one playthrough. I bought the best staff, or like the horde, whatever we call it, and yes, you have some mini game where you can like get the ribbon and some more items. I want to do that. It's more a playthrough. Ribbon, of course, is the best accessory usually because it removes everything. You get one for the frog thing, and I guess 3 more that place. So if you want to be immune to all ailments, you're gonna farm that mini game. If you only done once, then. So yeah, that's at least that pretty much looks good. I'll go back there, I think. Then anyway, and the storyline, yeah, I think the storyline was. I didn't dislike it. I love that they were like the whole artsy point. They're actually very well done. So that's what this game disappointed me so many times, because sometimes this game is really well done. That thing was awesome. You saw Luna Faye was the what's called Yoshida Amano's art, right? Combined into the enough severe, and they changed the main screen. And that all that is really good, right? All that is quite intelligent. But yeah, the main story makes little sense because of the lack of the evils. The main evil protagonist lack of fleshing out his character, like lack of him explaining why he's doing stuff. Not necessarily he's evil, obviously. Like he went to Crystal first. He's the first king, I guess, like that. Like I have to guess, right? I played this game for 100 hours and I still don't know exactly why. So here we finally see something. What scene? It's a new quest. Isn't that okay, so it's 2 new quests, okay. Okay. Do it then. Let's go up there. Yeah, that's like it's so easy for them, I would say, to add in that a few dialogues, right, where he explains his grand plan. Because we can guess his plan. It's like, yeah, he's evil, he wants to kill everyone. And how does he kill everyone? Well, he makes everything dark and so on. But it's like, yeah, no, I will kill you, and then I will finally kill the bloodline, and I will rule the planet. It was like, rule demons. Like he needs just a little more motivation here. And also, of course, he has to motivate why he didn't kill us at level 1, right? And that is just gigantic. We have to have special disbelief when you play most Japanese RPG games. So usually the bad guy, because they love having bad guy, this kind of the trickster bad guy, meets you level 1, meets you level 5, so on. And this guy could have killed us like 10, 20 times, right? So why did it? And we have to assume that he's completely batshit insane. And I even buy that logic, which is like, because he's currently batshit insane. So I can even buy that. He would say, haha, now you're in full strength, I will finally kill you, so I can show you how much better I am. Like, that would be enough for me, honestly. But they used to say, like, you know, you're showing him how insanely, you know, how his world Chef is lacking, right? However, he didn't say that, right? He said, yes, here you are, let's fight. This doesn't make any sense. Like, they needed that little last motivation point for him to kind of fulfill his whole bad shit ideas, right? Or then, which I would much rather prefer, if they would add a story point for him saying that I gave you all these powers, or let him because when I kill you now, I can kill them as well, like eternally. Because I killed Shiva, clearly didn't work, and he knew her from the past, so that, and so on, right? So that clearly didn't work. So he's like, well, now when she's inside of you and Bahamut, and if I kill you now, they will all die for real. Like, they were sealed away with you in the crystal now for 10 years, but now when I kill you with all the summons, they will all die, and now I will truly rule, right? And all lights go. Like, that could have been said, yeah. That would be a great story point. But those just like, okay. My plan was crap. Like, yeah, great. Thought they never got to see Cindy in the 10 years.
これを手に入れてるってことは結構しっかり世界を回ったってことか。よーし、ちょっと時間ちょうだい。任せといて。急いでレガリアに組み込むよ。さあ、行ってらっしゃい。走るだけじゃ見られない景色が見られるよ。いよいよ初フライトだね。
Wait, what's the quest?
また来てね。
The quest you can revert it back. That's the quest. I was like, what's the quest? Okay, weird. So anyway, someone should actually this is fine, but someone should. Okay. If you fall to land the game, so you can die here. So you can die. Okay. Okay. Will the game like fly for me? I don't know what the character should be then that gives you the next questline. But let's fly here. Will the game fly? Will it car fly by itself if I just drive or it's like okay. Can't take off yet. Yeah, that's quite
まさかこうなるとはな。新しい景色だ。車って飛べんだな。
Is this game flying the best way now? I'm thinking is he flying where we're going? Anyway, someone should have to get the doors open, I believe. And sometimes, right, the game will show you quests on the mini map. Sometimes. That's true. I have no idea where that thing is otherwise. How to finally get to done it. I have no idea at all. I can't see anything on the map, unfortunately. Okay, anyway, we're playing over the air because
何回か聞いたかもしんねえけどうまいかエボン。
何度も聞かれてる気がするが俺は気に入ってる。
But yeah, back to the story now. Yeah, well, the story I felt was okay. Like the ending was nice. I liked the whole cutscene there. I liked the how it impaled, not with the weapons on. So everything there was pretty good. Actually, exactly that he needed a little more story on the antagonist. Right? So I needed a little more meat there. As is this game's issue all the time, right? It's always like, well, maybe they should add a little more story. I always feel that this game, constantly in this game, is like, well, I wanted this. It's always pretty good, but I want more of it. Like, I want more details. And yes, I'm definitely used to the older fantasy games where you get like, you know, page after page of storyline. And I don't want, well, I don't mind that. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't need that like insane amount of, you know, like detailed storyline in that sense sometimes. But I need something. I need something more to really feel that. Yeah, okay, this guy wasn't insane, right? He needed some plans. So that's really bad. But however, though, but absolutely, I'm pretty pissed off that. Like, I don't further much. I'm feeling down. Like, I don't know why I'm called for reason, but I guess this game has been disappointing me kind of every now and then, especially with boss battles. So I was just like, maybe they were crap. Probably be a crap boss battle. I was like, yeah. But that was definitely worse than I imagined. Like, that was absolutely the biggest mistake in this chapter. Absolutely. Like, why was there no second form boss? Why was there no demon form? Why was there no, you know, undead form? And that. Yeah. I don't know what to say really. It's just bad. I've never been that traitor there. It's like a water. Yeah, like a traitor here. That traitor? No, what's this traitor like? Yeah, I've been this traitor. There you can fish in the traitor. Can I go over it? Was this a fishing place maybe? The one traitor we fish at this. But yeah, that it is. I want to say, as also in this game, it's like, you know, I'm seriously biased like I like in the game, because I've spent so much of my life, like writing about, you know, role-playing games, historical games, researching it academically wise, paper and so on, right? And it's just like this is bad, like, and yeah, because this is one of the things I would. Okay, is that hard to? Oh yeah. Of dying. Like, you can die. I was like, what? You can die? But yeah, that's just.
ノクト、あのさ何か写真で撮ってほしいリクエストない？
Oh my God, prompt, so obviously me, the king.
ああ、じゃあ俺
We actually have king.
よーし任せてよ。
Yeah, actually have
ノクト撮るわ。
now.
あ、真に受けんなよ。
That didn't even. I didn't ever know. Yeah, you actually have the king clothes. So you did unlock. Yeah, and I guess you can go back. Yeah, you can go back if you have like. Oh yes, it does. Yeah. Which is like worse. I don't get it in the game. It's like, okay, so you have the no jacket, then you lose like 60 vitality, and so on. Like, why would you have that thing? And that thing is like also actually worse. Yeah. So yeah, so you want to have the king's. Yeah, this is way better. There's no. Okay, they print this thing. It's actually higher on attack power. Yeah, okay. Looks handsome, yeah. You can be this right. You have like here it's less power, but you have more health, much more health. This is just worse, I think. Yeah, this one is worse. Like this is worse. They just have a really high statistics. They're weird in the game. Like, I want this thing now. The more power. And also can I remove my setup here so now. Let's go back to the previous schematic setup. Actually yesterday, I don't get what people hating Sword of the Father because it's clearly second best magic weapon in the game. That's just pretty useful. And bad with that. Let's just see quickly here. Yeah, that was just worse. Like with Noctis. So it's, yeah, okay, you look different, but you have to use your horror stats. And that one is just better as it is. Yeah, it's normal that. It's really weird. It's really weird. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, like why are they actually so Because I mean, it's a big difference. Like it's actually a huge difference. It's way better having the what I usually have there. This other thing. Yeah, it's never wrong. It's like it's just strictly worse. This one is more defensive. That one has one else. If you want more offensive, yeah, it's no. It's no point. It's no point in that one. It's that is weird. That is weird design. That the clothes will have different attributes. Absolutely fine. However, I mean, it's clearly kind of the king team was like, okay, you have 100 plus strength or vitality, for example. And then the next one, it's like, oh, here you have 50 strength and no vitality, but you look different. And that is that, well, okay, I kind of want to look this way, but if I do, I lose so much stats, so... Like, yeah, like they should have the same stats. They should have the same stats, or they should obviously have, vast differences. One has 100 strength, another one has 100 vitality, that could make some sense, but like, it's only the original clothes that are useful. That's one are really weak, so mostly. That thing in the game I don't get, to be honest. Maybe you always been certain. Anyway, yeah, that is weird in the game. Like when you, here we go. Yeah, when you time travel, so to speak, you lose your chocobo stacks or the chocobo random days, which is kind of weird, right? Because you're traveling to the future, back to the past, where I actually started. So why would that, reduces my... Here we go. So here we have a lot more. Yeah, so now we finally level like a 9 enemy. Yeah, so here we finally get some more hunts in. So there's the Marlboro, which of course saw in the storyline. We have a level 9 enemy. It's very interesting. Let's start with the. I'll start with the bird one. Wow.
Oh,
it's natural for me to go from the bottom up, right? So, let's do that. But yeah, quest as well. There's a new quest line over here, somewhere, I think. Okay, to the left. Might be the weapon guy. No, it's behind him on here. But yeah, that is just. I'm still baffled. I think I'm angry, but I'm mostly baffled that the last boss was only a humanoid form. And it was just so unepic, like, it was so anticlimactic. I think I was baffled by it. I was like, I'm getting more angry now the more time had passed. Right now I'm baffled. Maybe he gives it the item I need to see.
ならば武器の要となる素材を己の力で手に入れてこい。
It's kind of weird though. Yeah, like seed fill this thing up.
この命が尽きてしまう前に伝説を作りたい。
It sounds kind of weird that he's there now because I thought seed was pretty much feeding that role. Okay, there's another boss quest. Nice. You get a weapon. Because seed is also doing weapons, right? So also doing that. And maybe this thing actually finally has some. But yeah, anyway, I don't know how it kind of works. The only thing I know is that I have to beat the game. The blocker thing, right?
あの人がすごい武器作ってくれんの?
らしい。
To get
面白そうだろ。
the inner dungeons, because I couldn't get them otherwise. And that's why, as a hunter, that's why I went and did the whole. Actually, this place is a new hunt, so I probably should check Hammerhead actually. Forgot about that. I should check Hammerhead around there actually, if it had new hunts as well. We can start here then. In Lestallum, but yeah, I should have done that. Anyway, yeah, when you go to cities, then you see the question marks. So you can't actually see people's quests for you unless you're actually in the city. So this guy, I can see him beforehand. So if there's someone's giving me a quest to go and get the dungeon things, TNT
Don't
is
money.
more than less smite, for that matter.
あずさん方は何が好きだったかな。気が向いたらまた来てやってくれ。
Yeah, like that was, Okay. So we get to fight the Malboro again, which I like. It's a classic enemy. Again, though, they have fucked up. I was saying right away, I'm so tired of this game, in that sense. Or like, I'm tired of it, but like, I didn't expect anything else because they have failed on this every time in this game. Like I ranted about both yesterday and in my 1 hour rant about the levels in the game. It clearly, as again, worked by one or a few individuals that do the same mistake over and over again. I feel like it's the exact same stupid way to do it every time in this game. And it's like, it's like, yeah, okay, at least anything else. It's like, yeah, this is exactly what I had in mind for this game. I hate those actually. And you can't fly, I think. You really have to get the moment first. But yeah, like, that makes no sense. Let's go here. Or you get faster, or where do you get that? Okay, faster. Yeah, because clearly here again, like this is just a bad mistake. Oh god, I wanna punch someone in the face for this. It just feels like, how can you do this thing over and over and over and over again? So now you I beat the game, right? So this hunt that I got now, because this is a hunt from the enemies from the main story, right?
気分転換にはなるな。
Makes sense. I'm fine with that. However, the Malboro in the main storyline was level 38. That enemy was level 38. Right. So why the fuck is the second Malboro also 38? Like, it makes no sense. It really makes no sense. If I design this thing, I would say right away that, well, we're gonna have the second Malboro on like, I don't know, when you beat the last game, on level 50, 45, 50, but at least the Malboro, because you have to beat the game to get the second Malboro, it should be 50 distance. 50, because that is the level you are at minimum. You probably can have it at like level 80 or so, like I would have this boss on at least twice the level it was last time. I would even make it master. I would say this is the end game hunt boss, classic fastest enemy, the Malboro. Let's make it max level. Is it only 9? I think that's what I was saying earlier. So yeah, like why not at the same level? That is retarded. This is literally retarded. Because there is no way, I mean it's literally no way you're gonna be as strong as you were the last time, because the enemy was the last time. And that's like 2.5 dungeon back, right? Or 2 B dungeons back. So 2.5. So obviously you're gonna be like 2-3 levels higher as bare minimum than you were the last time. So this boss should be at least like 5 or so levels higher. At least. But I mean clearly the yeah, Malboro, game. In the game we had a blue mage, enemy attack. Learning the Malboro is that battle was one of the best having the game. Malboro is that battle was one of the best having. They're giving us normal enemies who like that's pretty cool though, but yeah, obviously too much health to first have damage. There's no reason to have it to the same level. Absolutely no reason for it. That is established. Like there's no reason to have it even close. But at least, as bare minimum, it should be at least 10 times higher. Is that about the level it should be in the game, or maybe 12 times higher? So, if you ask me, I mean, complete failure to have this right on the same level last time. I mean, that is so lazy to me. It's so lazy, honestly. That's why I don't get this game, man. Sometimes it goes super lazy. Same level, like, also player, or it's impossible. It's literally impossible for players to be as weak or as strong as they were last time we saw the boss. It's possible. The boss is unlocked after beating the other boss. right there. It's a lot of bit nervous, but also it has a good storyline. I did beat Thor and Warback at the end. And that didn't help us. So I can go here. Crap. Pick it up. Power shit. Yeah, but it's like literally impossible. I'm not pretty myself, but like there's no way it could have been the same level. So yeah. My anger just goes all the time. Playing this game, you know, it's like the game is pretty good. The game has a lot of strong points. Obviously, it's one of the best in the world. In the beginning of the game, it's very good. And like I said, if you ignore that the antagonist didn't explain why he was really crappy at being an antagonist, because he just gave you stuff and then he died, right? If you ignore that, because that obviously pissed me off. But also, I mean, I said it several times before I got there in the last patch, right? I said it over and over again, like this is gonna happen. I'm sure this will happen. I was like, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna happen. I was like, I'm pretty sure that he's gonna say it because I want that to be said. I want it to be more fleshing out his plans, but yeah, this game is not. It's horrible at backstories. This game is so bad at backstories. I never see something in my life. The Opera game is so weak with the backstory. More than not actually one or something. If it's the one you start, if it's the one you actually use, like suddenly you are at the castle, you're in the World of Light. You can take the princess and you go and beat the last boss, just fight with the chaos, and then it dies, and then it turns, push the time or something. But anyway, like you have no story for the characters. The characters are just there, you just play for characters. They have no story and absolutely no story. So of course the worst game. Like obviously I'm exaggerating, but but that game is released 86, right? For 1. So that's 31 years ago, or 30 years ago, 15 games, and it's like, yeah, 30 years later, you expected something a little more, right? You expect just a little more, because clearly the issue here is that, with this whole game is that, with the storyline, you don't know anything about the characters. So when Prompt reveals that he's a demon, or something, you're like, okay, why was this never hinted before? Why was there never any scene where you were acting, strange, or it's like, oh, I feel I have some need to do this, like I'm pre-coded to enter this or something, like he's from the Empire, or something, yeah, like that is just really weird. Especially I think it was very, very, I wouldn't say afraid, like, not lazy, but I think they chicken out that. I would even bet some money on that. They probably also prototype version of someone's document, some document, where they actually had Prompt turning into half a demon or something, right? I'm pretty sure that, because it was so obvious to me that he's gonna turn him into a demon, some kind of that. Like making one is what, like a demon arm or something, like his gun arm, demon arm. And then it's like, oh, I use my arm here because I'm half demon apparently, so I can open doors. I was like, yeah, so why didn't you get a demon arm then? Like, oh, you have the DNA, what the fuck, right? That was so lazy. He has tortured Prompt for like, I don't know, for a few weeks, right? And he didn't turn him to a demon then, like, it makes sense. Like, that was just, that was very, very weak by them. And I feel that, I would bet my money on that they used, chicken out. They probably had a version, so now I'm finding it right now. They probably had a version, where he was a demon, where he turned into a demon, and well, of course I don't mean like a complete demon, but like the arm, for example. As I said before I even got the cutscene, I said that maybe he a cigarette, some pyramid, like this square pyramid. Yeah, anyway, so I said that like he's probably gonna like. Okay, he lost an eye, Ignis, so Prompt probably gonna lose an arm or something, or oh, damn it. Yes, of course. Just again. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so I said that. I was like, yeah, maybe they're gonna, yes, let's wait for like yeah. So that was actually what I said there. I was like, maybe they're gonna give him a demon arm, like which is a gunner too. As he said, so maybe they're gonna like turn his aim hand to speak, something like that. Because they like to disfigure the characters now in the storyline. So now they're getting more scars. He's getting blind and so on. So it's like, oh, I have a demon arm, so I can open doors. Okay, but it's still a human arm. Like what? So yeah, I think that they definitely check it out in that. And I think that is probably why the storyline was so crap there. I would say in general, because they are obviously pretty bad at this game. It's very weird how horrible they are as I'm talking about building up the characters, you know. Like, why is a friend, or how could he be half evil? Has there ever been any notes to that? No. But I actually would guess on his part that it probably didn't have that, because that wasn't actually probably what they wanted to do. They probably wanted to say, yeah, let's give us a kind of demonic right arm, right? And he's having that in the end of this chapter, and also then in the 10-year skip, right? He has the kind of black demon arm kind of thing with some kind of weird shape and form, right? That, you know, that was I was thinking that, yeah, that's probably I think that was such clear that should have happened in the storyline, and I think that the more thinking about it, the more feels like that probably was in the game and they removed it, or like they didn't have time for the models. So it feels like that definitely should have been there. It feels really weird, like really forced the other thing in every way, like no storyline for it. Then I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's more like, oh, I'm disfigured now. I go, you see my best friend. Like that would be way better. Now it's like, oh, I was been a demon. Okay. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, that thing was, wow. That thing was so weak. But so on. So the game is like obviously doing this kind of weird thing. I mean, they happen all the time in the game. It's like, yeah, this is kind of interesting, but why didn't you give us more on that? This is okay. But so the whole storyline of the game now. Okay, I was like, okay, it's pretty much expected. Good cutscenes, not very intelligent, rich storyline. Because apparently the Viking game is bad. So I was like, okay. But to not have an actual. So all the creators are not demons, apparently. Yeah. So this is the okay. Also, there are the ink demons, there are the big demons. Killers and magic stuff. I have magic spell. Yeah, but that thing was very underwhelming. I'm still thinking about it. As I said, the more thinking about it, the angrier I get, the more time. Like, I think that I was really most baffled when it happened like 1 hour ago. I was baffled, and now I'm just like more and more like, what the fuck? 3D, what the fuck? I have never seen such a weak end in a game. Nice trap, but yeah. But every time it's like, I hate nice ending, I really hate it. I mean, I think it's ruined the game. It's like, oh, the last boss, good job. The last boss, something else. Yeah, like that is absolutely I have so I'll say this is better, but this is very bad. It's like, instead of getting an absolute crap, this is like not getting an absolute crap for more. And then, for that, for absolute crap. So it's like, okay, that makes it better, right? But that's the part of if I give you nothing, you'd rather take nothing. Right? But in every other for the most, that is very common, right? Especially when you find a guy that's like, oh, I'm an undead guy, they go into that money. I'm actually the real king of your bloodline. And this kind of, undead face you saw in the storyline, where his like face is rotten. Kind of right, you see that like, maybe, maybe like, I don't know. Turn into that. So yeah. Oh, stop this. That's the first time I
みんな行くよ。ファイヤー。ナイスブロックだ。任せて。それ。嘘。
more enemies you are at the
ノクト。嘘。しくったな。ノクト。
Whoa. Oh,
それ。
again. Really high level. But I mean, you're gonna be
その調子だノクト。あまずい。
何ちょっと感心してんだよ。
しまった。ありがとう。
ラストスパートだ。
all the craters. I kind of like that because
苦戦したからな。
obviously the craters something to do with the crystal in the middle or the meteor thing. It has a kind of storyline. It's kind of hinted storyline that thing is. The same thing as giving Maya the power, obviously give him the demon powers. So yeah, like it's just the same coin. No, there's some random demons getting over. So yeah. It makes sense that my power and his powers are like two different sides of the coin, right? So that's pretty good. Can we get up here? I have to run around. Come on. Yes.
ありがとな。
Should actually sleep with that in actually about it.
また頼むぞ。
Sleep with that in, I'll get my my camp power-ups and the hunts for this be easier and go faster, so yeah, I should do that.
Woohoo! これやばい。
ああ。
This might just take a longer time because landing isn't that easy. Well, I saw earlier, you have to like land in a pretty good way. So even if I can take this shot now, it might be hard to land. Even if I can fly over the place here. But I guess it could be all the hunts at all places as well now, yeah? Like the Marlborough. Maybe you could fight, for example, the first enemy is Insomnia. That was a boss earlier, right? That could be a hunt. Kind of weird demon thing with lasers. Like Belcheron or whatever it's called. That could be a hunt, definitely. So yeah, all this probably take a longer time. To fly this path, yeah, probably not. Because it's kind of weird. Get down, I pull out a bad ID. Yeah, that was probably like giants summoning. yeah. So anyway, yeah. Oh god, yeah. I'm still pissed off on that. I really am. I'm gonna piss off on this rest of my life, probably. But compared to FF9, yeah, FF9 was like, wow, that is so crappy, that game. This is better, but just it's sad, right? Either you know, it's like either I punch you in the face, or I don't punch you in the face, right? It's not like either I punch you in the face or you can eat ice cream. It's like, yeah, it's more like, yeah, I'd rather pick nothing happens than bad thing happens to me. So I would say that on that level, if now it's just like, yeah, here's suddenly something that ruins the storyline, kinda, right? It just, yeah, in that game you basically you have played the game, you had the whole storyline. I was gonna spoil storyline, but I don't have to. The weird thing of is that when you beat the game, so you beat Kodja, this is that guy, and that's not a big spoiler, obviously he's the evil guy in the game. Well, it's so spoiler, I suppose, but yeah, that's not a big spoiler, I would say. He's the last boss there, it's very obvious. But anyway, so you beat him, and when you do it, you know, you're just like, yeah, okay, we saved the planet, and then suddenly everyone just dies. And it's like, what? And then it's like, oh yeah, I am, so this is what necronizing is like, oh yeah, I am like the god of death or something, and I have like created the evil in the world or something, and I'm gonna kill you because I want to like unleash death to the world. And you can like, okay, and it really makes no sense. Like that thing is just absolutely horrible. It makes absolutely no sense. It's like suddenly you're facing, oh, you're facing God or something. So yeah, so you beat the antagonist in the storyline. And that is like, oh, that you summon death or something, right? And yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, and then you fight him, and it's just like, oh, I killed him, and now I saved the world. Yeah, it is very, very weird, and so, like in that case, for example, if you're gonna follow all this, you know, like Ford or so on, it would have made a million times more sense if Kodja turned into a demonic form, right? More than he was already, like, and he become some kind of beast, right? That would have made so much more sense. And yeah, that seems that pretty much. And well, like, you know, other similar stuff, right? That Kodja maybe is like, oh yeah, I said how the mist works in the world. So if I take this thing, I can, like, I don't know, summon the god of mist or death something, and then we can fuse like in the face something. But yeah, like something. So Kodja is defeated, and then before there's even any storyline on it, even like he just like he's like, oh, you defeated me, like that's it. Like he just give you some kind of monologue. There's no, like, you know, dialogue between the characters and Kodja really. And he's defeated, and then suddenly it's like, yeah, oh no, you did the game with his god, right? And then you say, what? So yeah, like, there's no storyline. There's nothing. It just makes absolutely no sense. It's really, really weird in that game. To be frank, it is really weird. Yeah, like that game would be much better if you did have that last boss in the game, that second last form, which is not. Suddenly it's another boss there. No hints to him, no nothing. I guess a tree boss is the only thing close to him, but we can have all the explanation for the mist without that. Or actually, Kodja could have said it, or Kodja could have, as I mentioned, some kind of fusing, some kind of transformation to get that. You know, something, right? It's just like, oh, here's God. That is really weird. So in that sense, though, I would, you know, it's like, yeah, in that sense, I was like, okay, this is better because you have to be, it's night on the night or day, all time. So you can sleep here and get the better yeah, but then we could, but the thing is that FF15 here in this storyline, here it's that Necro and FF3, here it makes sense. Like, this is a game we actually could say, oh, you know what, you might have killed this Arden guy, but I am like God or something, and you have the other gods with you, but I am the real God, and now I'm gonna fight you. This is a game where you actually could motivate saying that, oh, suddenly here's God. Because like you have 6 gods with you, right? You have this ancestral magic, you have all this kind of weird stuff with religion in this game, or actual god in this game, and mythology, and it's like, yeah. So in this game world, you could even motivate someone and say that, yeah, okay, we're gonna fight the god now because he's the 7th god. We have 6 guys with us. This is the ancient, the first god. He's pure evil. Let's go and kill him, right? Yeah, this game actually can motivate us. And I think that's pretty crappy to say, oh, you can fight this guy in the storyline, but this game actually can buy it much more than that, much more. So that's why I'm so confused. I was like, why he did turn into demon or undead form? Why didn't he, why didn't Odin turn into something? And so I'm looking for his disc, I think. Yeah, pretty much what I want. The limitless. They get more health. It's kind of like I think I'm safe for that one so far. Yeah. But yeah, like this game actually can motivate that somewhat. God or something in the end there. Yeah, another creator here. So all the creators are like bosses now, as I said earlier, clearly. So it's pretty cool actually. It's pretty. Yeah, so 2 snakes. Because second version of the what's called
冗談抜きにヤバそうだよ。
ならやめときません？
いや、そうもいかねえだろ。
どうせ行くんだからな、もう。こいつで間違いなさそう。行くぞ。
Slung is like
Nice, Gladio!
どうだ受けてみろそれノクトあ一気に行くぞ受け取れサンキューフロントが毒に侵されたうりゃはっとどめ
Yeah, actually also actually same as same as me versus like very
Nice, Gladio!
フロント
イグス指示
ノクトよし
よって
But yeah, like this game motivates the next one. It was really bad, but you get motivated. Like it depends. Like it did like at 9, the dynamic effect. I mean, like, who's the big one? That doesn't make sense. But yeah, you could say like, oh, it's the god, like, wait, the body god, and then the body god. That would be like, okay.
Yeah. じゃあな
Yeah, I'll get to the following classic franchise. That's what I would do. Big box. I think the following is pretty well. That was a big boss. That was a big fire guy on a throne, and then it's a winter daughter, you know, running around, fighting you, so on. So that's a big guy. Then why is the last boss much more, you know, the human-shaped person you fight, but then it's so anti-dramatic in so many ways. Very disappointing. There's no energy to the anger game anymore. But I have to say though, the game really seems to completely fail so much stuff, right? Because it failed on the storyline, it felt like only like storyline when I was flipping out more characters. Tell that, I'm just like, yeah, okay, F-15 is horrible in sports, I was like, yeah, okay. So I guess what I deserve. Yeah, but I guess what I expected. I can play in the game. Yeah, okay, this is what happened. Like that's like. Yeah, like yeah, that's what I expected. Right, but that thing, like not a classic, gigantic and monsters that are super freaky. Like look at the super second form. Second alpha form, what's the second form? And that's the god. Classic. Getting F8, you have the fusion with Mafia and her common. It's a very cool thing. We have you have Noah inside the body, God, it's not freaky moment. It is even darker. It feels like he's blinded, there's wars, it's dark, you know. Zombie horror team so on. But it is very dark on that one. We have 13. That was this weird god. Like kill the half it. Weirder god-shaped woman. That's very ugly. Right. Very ugly. Like, yeah, like what happened to that? This game is way too realistic, guys. I want that really weird archer-shaped demonic thing. Like, yeah, it's okay. The characters is too much. This game and everything. So much so on all the game long, but it is the last boss. Could have been really demons created all the demons, so could he have some kind of really like a chimera form of Naga and so on, like he could have several different forms, like several abilities for demons. So they be fighting like, yeah, that's me. It's fun to fight like me. But then after a while, you should be like, yeah, okay, I couldn't beat you in my like human state, but I think fighting with my like human abilities, so king abilities. So now I'm going to fight with my real abilities, but demonic. And then he like bad breath you, and like, yeah, but like, what happened to that? Very understandable. I was there patch that. I was patch. Like I know the patch have more storyline, I think. Yeah. And also the Gumbra. Like, I was that patch that. Like, where's that from that boss? I was hoping now that people that was more in the game. But they really, like, yeah, like, I would always expect that when you have all the weapons and so on. I would always expect that, if you had everything in the game, then you might have to test it. I was always expecting to do something before we believe it actually happened. And weapons on. That would be cool. Wherever I have all the weapons, I have all the secret weapons and all the dungeons and so on. So that can't be it. But yeah, like they also wished him. It's weird. It's like, you know, it's never game before. What happened? That would have been cool actually. If you have this, like, you know, you have a fake this ending, and then you get all the weapons. You actually have like all the weapons. Oh, then you take him in heaven, hell, place there, limbo, something like that. Yeah. They put him in limbo, and it's like, you know, yeah. So now you have all the weapons, so all the 13 gods kingdoms. You actually through for that would be cool. That would be really cool. Obviously, once I went in there with weapons right away, I would never see like the fail ending. I won't see true ending right in my story.
グラディオ、悪いけど今日はキャンプ無理だわ。
But yeah, like, I was that patch that. Like, where's that from that boss?
明日も来てくれ。
Like, I was expecting to do something completely different.
グラディオ、悪いけど今日はキャンプ無理だわ。
Like,
こいつで間違いなさそうだな。
I won't die 7 if you kill them.
Yeah.
This again here is, you know, yeah, I whine about it a lot. The game's always failing on the same thing. So, I beat the game. Why are the enemies? You have to be like this. This should be the level I should be to beat the game.
死ぬんじゃねえぞ。
これで決めよう。
おい、大丈夫か？
ああ、なんとか。
Yeah, there should be, you know. Yeah, they definitely should be 50 plus, probably higher. And like once or twice I'm at 72 mecha. So what happened to that? Like really, what happened to that Phoenix? You had one mecha that actually was pretty hard, and then it just didn't spawn again. Like that is weird. I met that like let's say 70 hours ago in playtime, maybe less. But yeah, like something like that very early in the game. I was like 20 something. The first time I met it. Right. So why don't have that? Cast it. Oh come on! Why did I touch backward? Fine, let's kill it.
終わりか。
うまく合わせろよ。
見てろよ。連携成功。しゃ。息ぴったりじゃん。今の良かったな。よ。
Yeah, I was going the wrong path first. But yeah, it's like that could have been a thing. A little too complicated, maybe for some mainstream game. It's a very mainstream game, right? But yeah, I think that would be really cool. That would be the best North music. We have actually had like that thing, but only then if you had done all of them manually. Robot. Yeah, that would have been for me, but by far the best thing. But that's like a very detailed. I have to say that a very like personal thing for me. That would be extra cool if you had that thing. So, but some other people might say that's really crappy because they have to actually go around doing that. And that is like I can see some people actually saying that's better because they would be like, well, but you have to really do all the hard dungeons, do the cost over done especially. So on and that's like interesting. I just want to play the game storyline and then do some fishing and so on, and I don't want to invest that time. So I could see that that's not necessarily the best idea actually for the whole game. But for me personally, I would have loved that if you only got like the his true demonic form or whatever. If you had all the characters with the weapons, because you see that. Because we had clearly the cutscene here, we had one per weapon of the ancient kings, god kings, whatever, being summoned. So if you had less weapons there, clearly it would be less characters there, right? And so yeah, but maybe Luna Faye didn't survive. I don't know. It could have been it. I actually haven't seen, you know, any other version of the ending, so I can't say for sure. That might be a thing. That's like in other games that has kind of cutscene things, or like.
回復系のアイテム買わないとね。
お、意外と真面目じゃん。
意外って何？
So I'm not saying that, but otherwise, obviously, was it pretty cool that you had all the weapons and so on. So clearly, it was pretty badass. So that, so ultimately it's bad. But just again, then when it comes to like not like storyline, but the gameplay of like, the boss battles and you know combat in the game and so on, I would definitely want to see that. Okay, you get like you know. That would be even better. Should have been more than 2 forms. I guess I should got 2 forms, arguably. One fighting form on the ground and some kind of magic or flying around, crazy things. But that should be the last thing if you ask me. Well, it was, but that should be the last thing after demon thing. It should be a demon thing and so on, and then it's like F7. you beat the two weird forms. First it's a grey pale thing, Sephiroth, with every character, and then you have your main character team against him. He's like the god form. He has like the wings, the angel form, and then you beat that form, and then it turns into original form. They fight with the cloud, and it's like a cutscene battle pretty much. You use Omni slash him and you win. So, because the last battle in this game also felt like Omni slash moment. Like the last battle was actually much of a last battle, right? You just kinda spam, you do Omni slash and you kinda do it. So, yeah, I mean, so this game, the last second battle, I didn't like it. Okay, you do the fighting again, you know, with the Leviathan, so you can like, yeah, I have to unlock my true god, the king power, and he's like, okay, let's fight in there, and then, you know, you get things. Okay, that makes sense to me. I don't mind that much. But it feels like, you know, before that battle, I have to say that he should turn into demon form, and then kind of revert into like, okay, let's use a king form, potentially in this scenario, or then, but I think it's much better than in this game would be that when you fight him, what as we did in the same place again, yeah. But otherwise, of course, as we did in this game, when you are fighting him in heaven or hell or limbo, whatever, and all the kings and so on, your father, Luna, and everyone comes to help you, clearly there should be like, you know, okay, you attack him, this unlocks his, you know, demon form here in hell, he turns into this gigantic monster, that makes perfect sense, you fight him, and after that, again, like Luna, well, Luna probably would be in the first scenario, so you are the king to your father and so on, and his true form arrives, and you fight him, and then Luna, you know, then Luna helps you and so on, to seal him off for good, like when he's in his rampage mode. So yeah, so it feels kind of weird, but I would definitely say that there would be the perfect time for it. Me personally, that you also needed every weapon too, so you'd be like, well, if you say the weapons, you just kind of slay him, and that's the end of it. But if you have weapons, you slay him, and then it turns into this new form, because you have every 13 weapon, you fight him, you can't kill him off, Luna if anyone helps you, and then, you know, it's over, then she survives, and you get the true ending with her being alive. Like that, that's how I would do it. But that would be the coolest way to do it. But I guess some people are hating that, because they would be like, not hating it, but I think a lot of people will be complaining, but yeah, some people will be like, there's too much work to get the true ending, they have to do all the dummy and so on. But I would say, yeah, but the game is, you know, casual, but not overly casual, so you should be able to, you know, do that. So I think it would be good. That's what I went for, so I wanted this game. But yeah, I think in that's absolutely the big issue with this game here. You know, clearly the second form was like no on the demon form. The phone, whatever, yeah, that's just a very big lag for me. Much more than everything. But okay. This could be something big. I know, like 70 or something. This could be hard. I don't know really. Yeah, the name doesn't tell me anything. I'm thinking of a griffin, a bird named Talon. Isu Talon, so yeah. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, this is like fairly like, yeah, this is the problem. Why did he turn into this? Like, why could this be left for? Pretty. It's out. It's common that's not the game, but why does it like kind of weird with no mechanism with lasers and like this kind of was expect him to bring to. We look at like other bosses in the game, there are more bigger, more epic than grand, right? It's like, yeah, fighting you with your side of the or you die, not it. It's like, what? What the fuck? It was a very understanding ability. And also you can see my low. Yeah, that's why again then we went into, I think when we went into the heaven thing, everyone's back with you. It's an order for you to get that re-swap that out of a single fight. Very weird. I think it's the
これで決めよう
weird and probably a lot of weird stories. This game has too much control. But I would put it pretty weird, kind of Japanese horror kind of this is here mecha demon. See it as a kind of game.
転退した方がいいんじゃない
This thing is to kind of like really good, really cool, really high damage, and this is a good enemy. Really good enemy. Things were bigger than like fast ones, but I think it's a good enemy. And for the bit like its animations, abilities. Not this mix between demon and mecha, so it's probably made by the Empire. Rather than the last being a giant big demon fight, maybe the Evo. This is more, the Empire's demon fight, so definitely a cool boss.
前を見ろノクト寝てる間はないぞ
悪い手間か
That would be a last possible.
じゃあなプロント
Thinking how weird that
ノクト上見てミクル軍だよ
for example,
Thank you.
The boss battle.
やっぱり俺強えわ
The last boss.
喉元すぎればか
いい流れだった
正
I mean,
直
all the gods were
ギリギ
weird
リ
in
だっ
that
たよ
game.
ね
I love that with that game. This kind of mechanized god strikes. And isn't even this game supposed to be actually popular?
行くぞ
Probably the same damn cat, yeah.
ドクター
Come on. What a save
Ignis!
here.
任せろさてどう
てやよっはいよて終わりてやはいよ
Trying to save his life, but he's going down now.
受けてみろ
最後だ
But yeah, like it felt that I felt again that this game has so much like so many misses, right? Many mistakes, like so many. Oh, this is the perfect chance for like it's like oh, this is a good way to like put the Malboro. Oh, this is a good way to let the player face the Malboro from the storyline, but actually making it be much harder and be more the classic Malboro. Because Malboro aren't easy in other games. Usually there's no more enemies, but when you fight them, they're usually pretty much on your level and they're much harder. So on.
準備はできているか
Yeah, why not have that in so on? And they're like, nope, didn't do it. So it's like I feel this game has so many missed opportunities, right? I think that's the word I'm looking for most, right? It's always like more missed opportunities. Lots of that feels that yeah, this is pretty good, but this could have been better because I can see this and this and this. I don't say to say that oh I'm such a genius, I have all the answers and I have all like I'm getting this creative mind ever, but it feels like oh I have a better idea. Why not make this possible this? Oh, why can't I say this line as well? That would make much more sense. Like I think it feels like a lot is like without giving it much we're not spending too much time into it, just playing it and seeing that okay, this is pretty good. It's like because again then the game is like yeah, a lot of time, it's like but I can so easily see how this could be improved to be 9 out of 10 like that. And I can see this one playthrough, right? One playthrough of this game from start to finish, I can pretty much say constantly once an hour this thing should be this thing should be this plus this thing. I can see those things all the time. And I really honestly believe that most people can see it, right? Most people say, yeah, that's pretty good, but why did that also happen? Or that's pretty good but they probably could remove like those one enemies. That makes Costa Worker have a really good dungeon until you get to labyrinth. I like this labyrinth, however, why does it keep spawning energy at such a high frequency? And why do you we actually have passed the labyrinth speaks, so you only have the last part of it, and you can't actually go wrong in it. You're still spawning in this random crap enemies at you. And that is a redundancy. It's a horrible redundancy because you're actually fighting enemies that you clearly can beat because you're like. It's like 20 fucking battles. It's like seriously 20 battles in a row in the labyrinth. It's horrible, and after like the first, the fifth one like that is much harder. We have like 2 Yimbos, and then you have this like Thunderball plus a Yimbo, and it's like this 8 temp or so, something like that. So after you've done those 2, you clearly have done, you know, hard battles, right? And then they still keep spawning stuff at you constantly, like really high. Like every pressing button is an enemy, but it's like, oh, 2 Hodlum goblins. It's like, okay, I just killed like 11 of them plus a Yimbo. So you take time to spawn, load, kill, you know. And then like, oh, 2 small demons. I just killed 9 of these guys plus thunder demons, right? So it's like, and that is really. I really get that. So level 9 enemy, the first, this will be cool, the first level enemy. Oh, it's a ribbon for the water, okay, awesome. Okay, you want 4 ribbons, okay, we'll put it from one or more. I guess you can have more from, I think you could have more from the mini game. So we do some playthrough, you stand in mini game. I think you will have more, I'm not sure of it. Anyway, let's save, I might die, and I've done a lot of missions, let's save anyway. I also want to see what the timer is. When I save, I can see what the actual lifetime is for me. So, okay, so it's almost midnight. So after I kill the boss, this place will be over then, right? This place will pretty much be right doing the hunts in less than the boss game. It will be nice, I think. Like a nice setup. So the full buff, that's really good. So you probably have it a little bit better. That's nice buff. But yeah, like. But I think the big problem is that without giving it too much consideration, I guess, so I might be wrong and say this actually isn't true, maybe it's better and so on. But I think for most of the part, it's very easy in this game to say that, okay, this is good, but it could be better. Or actually something that this is stupid, it could actually be way better, like the Malboro. Like, this is absolutely retarded. Why is it in the game? Like, this is stupid. But you can face a Malboro and actually respawn it by using the hump, because you can't actually replay those chapters, right? Which I think is stupid, but yeah, you can't do that. So you have that's that. Okay, that's fine. That's a good idea. So you can fight each enemy again, each enemy and farm it. So all that is good and dandy. But why not have, like as I said, why not have it at a higher level? Just because you probably thought that at a too low level. Of course, the blocker is wrong in the game. But of course, that kind of goes back to the whole thing that the blocker is wrong. It's very badly designed. So probably the same person who designed the blocker also designed the quest, so they probably didn't figure out that they were wrong, right? I think that's a big issue. But as I said earlier, as I said yesterday a lot, it's probably the same person who done all the mistakes. So probably means that why would they think about? So yeah, like why would they think about that? Oh, if the Malboro is here, it should be here. Because they're doing the same stupid thing all the time, so why would they realize it finally at the beginning? They still have the same very feeble ideas on how to design difficulty and boss design and so on, so and like stats wise. So yeah, I guess so. I guess that you probably shouldn't expect anything else, I suppose. But still, it's like, come on. Is it that hard? It's the easiest thing ever. What? But it is nightfall now. It's like, yeah, it's soon dawn, but oh, did they time, like, did you swap them from time to does it have to be like middle of night? Lame.
ちょっと寒いな。だな。
Dead general strike down the king. I would love if Arden was a boss somewhere here as a hunt. But of course that's much harder at level 99. I wanted to fight the last level 99, okay then. So unfortunately It's not all you explore the game. Unfortunately, you can go to a camp and stay to nightfall, because the game is stupid. There's a camp close by. Over here. So I want to refresh my toolbox camp. Oh, the horse doesn't move. Come on, there we go. I think it's a camp over here somewhere. It's just see in the night because you see the smoke from the camp. Should be one over here. Yeah, here's that is good. The trees, but here we go. Camp. We go here. Jump off, sleep, eat good food. Yeah, it might last whole battle, but I don't know. Like if it's like 9 minutes, it might take a long time, so might as well get that good food buff. Yes. What's there? Okay. Another. What's on the foot? Okay, so this is the Earth Dragon. Yeah, another massive full buff there, 4000 health, more experience boost, 100 more, that's a lot actually. But useless because the experience in game 6 speed, whatever. It's my favorite one, of course, the grouper one. Well, I don't know what they have, sorry. The last mission of it, yes. Might have to go fish actually. This is another playthrough. More a day, might have to go fish then. It's more of those big fish that gives you the massive damage boost, but also then the one, this one is really good. Gives you high damage boost, also high health. It's a little weaker than the Earth Dragon, but obviously the Earth Dragon you can farm it. You can go and farm Earth Dragon, but you know, pretty good damage actually.
相変わらずスタイリッシュだな。
別に普通だが。
Obviously, you can obviously farm the Earth Dragon, but that would be the whole worst thing ever. That would be the worst thing ever, because to farm the Earth Dragon, you would have to actually obviously go to. Talk about you have to do the labyrinth thing, like mentioned, right? The whole labyrinth thing, and you have to repeat it each time to get the Earth Dragon. That was like torture. I done it like twice. It's gonna be fun. It's not that fun. Even the first time I commented that when I did it, I was like, this is kind of stupid now. Why would it keep sending these small enemies? And that's what I meant earlier. I was like, if I can figure that out so easily, so actually, you know what? I want to go and kill that thing before. I have time for that before I. Yeah, let's go kill it before actually. So. Why not? Let's go kill that first and go back to that city. So okay, we wanna go. Yeah, I think this thing. Yeah, this is the best one. No. The blockade actually could be good. Yeah, let's go over there. That's good. Yeah, let's kill this boss first then. This quest. Then we go back to the city anyway, so that can be good. But yeah, like that, what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh my god, I lost my thoughts completely there. Completely lost it. Now I was talking about that, obviously. Well, yeah, obviously that's the thing, right? Even the first time I did the dungeon, I loved the dungeon. I think it was amazing. One of the best games I've ever had in my life. That's why this game is like hard to hate this game in many ways, because some part of the game is really good, like when they actually do the good stuff, it's really good, and some cutscenes of course, and some of the level design, some of the graphics in it and so on, like the details are amazing. I think that's just typical fantasy game, right? You see everything for the train, you see the surrounds, those things are really good. And I love all the scripted events in this game. Unfortunately, it's probably kind of stupid in the end of the game, because again, someone kind of fucked up with the numbers. Right? It's like, yes, this is a scripted trap, so you should die if you fail in the trap. You shouldn't be like, oh, you're level 75, so you only took like 50 health points. Like, what the fuck? That trap is nonsense. It should be like, you know, the trap does your life damage regardless of your level as well.
この辺歩いてみんの？
that would have been a million times more intelligent. So yeah, that's kind of the game. I love scripted events. I love how they look, but at the same time it's like why didn't they think about this part, right? It's yeah. But at the same time then you fall into that, right? And it's really less like okay. So that's so weird in this game. Yeah, it's always like yeah, I like the I thought about that in the second aspect of that back to the competitors that with the scripted traps was like I love this in theory, I really do, but in practice it's really stupid because obviously they are too weak and so on. So it's like the actual details on them is horrible, but the ideas of them is really good. So it's like, wow, this is so fucking. It's hard to judge. I can't say that it's an excellent game, but I have to say it's a pretty good game, right? It's very like it could have been so much more, but then it wasn't because they really didn't reach all the way, right? That's and it's probably done a lot of times that, as I sort of earlier, that a lot of the time it's not just about that. Oh, that must be it, right? Yeah. The bird again. Yeah, but like, but a lot of problems is that in game is that I could see that in 1 second. I could see that. Oh, I played this game for the first time. The redundancies, enemies, and redundancy is stupid. I can see it right away, right? A great dungeon, want to betray my life, but unfortunately, the enemies never reported to be stupid. And I can see it right away. Really.
RPG だったらレベル上げに最適って感じだね。
出たなオタク発言。
うっさいな。レベルアップは大事なんだよ。
メッタ
前を見ろ。
悪かったって。
もちろん。
エグリス。
ノクト。
よし。すまない。
気を抜く。
せい。おりゃ。おれ。
そりゃ。終わりか。少しまずい状況かもな。
なんかいいやん考えろ。
大丈夫か。
なんとか。グラディオ頼む。どうだナイスグラディオ。
食らえ。受けてみろ。
いけ。
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. That is so confusing. That's what I figured out. What obviously, I would say something is like wrong. Factually, objectively, really bad to do. Like, that shouldn't be you know. Some that should be like the story point that I would say with the that's like, okay, that's my opinion. I would say it's better storytelling. And people do agree with me. I think everyone should agree with that. That is something that the way I put it, that's my thing, right? Then I'll put it what would be the best to do. That's my idea. That's absolutely something that I'm subjective to. So I would say. But that's what I'm thinking, yeah. But something. I think everyone can read that, yeah, there's something. That's what's important. takes me like 1 second to figure out that, you know, this is like second place, no. Easy. Say that away. And I think I also something that my own like, so I would done it. Someone is saying, you know, oh, you know, this is crap, and I have no more what it is. Here we go. It's like, I think everyone can agree on that, okay, something should have been done. And that is very, very obvious. They have to wonder, like, what were they doing? This game has such a long I also have to say that the game is clear. And that we're known for it is not done. Actually, the main franchise. Possibly one of those spin-off games. I think it's very, very clear. Very, very clear. And you start the best with the one. You just try to be. Also, it's more dark theme, like it's more dark. But yeah, like the thing is that like I am sending my personal way out. Like, okay, I would do this thing, I would do story, I would do this thing, so like that's my way to be, and I think it's right. Exactly the dialogue. Nothing was really. But that being said, elements something done with this story. But yeah, it's like, just overall, I can have it wrong, then we can discuss how exactly what's better, but I think that it's lacking. It goes like very lacking in the game. It's been, you know, it's grand the life, like, so much stuff. Like, I expect them to do something crazy and stupid, really, like, you know, but I think do something. And I think this game is a lot of like, yeah, they need it right. It's like, okay. I think that's the feeling of this game. It's like, yeah, okay, this is what they're not. Because of the media, like, they're doing, like, I feel that they were shooting out. I mean, Trump does the in the game. But why did he get the even more with that? Welling way, was not humanity. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, it's chicken out. It's like they didn't try. That's why I think it's better than, okay, you try something, okay, try it, I mean, that was a game, it's always impressive, and stuff. It's never the same thing once again, that's all the thing of gender or content. That's a Play the body. Slide in. All of your
ぼんやりしてる。誰が。そうだ。
終わりか。
サンキュー。
気ぃつけろよ。
Minigame-wise, fishing is really here. The game is fair.
Thank you.
A big game. Definitely like 5 hours fishing maybe more. And you have to fish it. Just a 10 hour fishing. But it's definitely good. Most of it's ongoing or something. Then you have the people things on the game, and then they can find you have all of these. Don't have very
いつが伝説の武器になるってか。
よし、
手に入れたっぽいぞ。
Game oriented games. More about having grand theme storylines than having. Yeah, like I think that one thing that connects them more is like, okay, we have an evil empire. This guy, evil empire, trickster, evil guy, evil imperial. Like this case, they have a lot of the troops. This has a lot of troops. Absolutely. And then you have, you know, oh yeah, and you look at the friends we have the Myrmonden, the now you get happy girl from so, you know, the female in one of the games, or a kid, from yeah. And then we have the big muscular ogre guy, right, the friendly giant, like the rough guy but friendly to you. At least in this game, it's really good. It's good. Not following the troop there, they're still dead ogre though. But however, I would say that, well, where the hell am I going? Oh, it's hunting. But I also say one thing though with the Gladiator. He still is actually the most loyal person to and that is the typical older big brute guy. He also is the loyal guy. Usually the most intelligent one. And also the most loyal guy to the leader. Right. It's the guy that will die for the leader always. So yeah, he does that. So it's kind of like, yeah, very typical Japanese. Fill that up. Yeah, I think most clichés are there, right? And they kind of combine the fan size. However, I do definitely miss that they are so used. I don't think they're. I like the character design, but it feels like there's too many of them, too similar in this game. It feels like it should be two of them. It feels like, yeah, I kind of buy the character design, like with the hair and everything. It's very Final Fantasy, very like F8 and so on, FF13 so on as well. But FF13 example had much better character in the way they look much more different than each other, right? So I felt that this game could have maybe like two of the characters, could they look like they do, and the North character should be a bit different, right? I feel they are too similar, too much of the boy band people say. And the thing is that I don't mind that the Bishonen boy band look for, as I say then, maybe one character in the game. So you have like 10 playable character. One of them should be a Bishonen pretty much, but that is Final Fantasy. One should be a Bishonen. The hair, like one should be that, absolutely. Whereas it's kind of weird if you don't have a Bishonen character, maybe even 2 or 3. It's like if you have 10 characters. But in this game you only have that. And that's kind of like, doesn't feel very diverse, to be honest, right? FF13 had also only humans, but they all looked very vastly different. I think also the F-13 did something very intelligent when it comes to like that.
Nocto.
Hope is pretty tiny. It's pretty young, right? And it's pretty short. It's short in the sequel and so on. So it's pretty like it's you know pretty. It's a small figure, right? So that helps. Sash is much bigger and has the big afro, so it's in space. Snow, of course, is a big muscular guy. Vanille as well is much more, you know, petite and tinier than the other girls, which are much more muscular. Both Fang and Lightning are quite, you know, muscular figures, right? Especially Fang, I would say. But Vanille is much more a typical girly girl, right? So, and she's shorter so on as well. And it also kind of makes the Yuri moment in the game makes more sense, I have to say, than like it's one more tomboyish girl and one more like, you know, standard girly girl together than just having like both tomboy girls. And so on. But that game, here everyone like God is bigger, big muscle guy, but there's also this height and everything. It calls small, but yeah, kind of weird, right?
わしの腕を見せてやる時が来たか。ハンターよ。これが最初の伝説だ。よくその目に刻んでおくことだ。
So really nice, but the other guys have not gained any up in the weapons at all. This should be a sword. Hopefully, I guess a great sword gives for Gladio, because he hasn't got an upgrade for like 50 hours of game time or something. Yeah, like he hasn't got an upgrade forever, so definitely should do this quest.
これを取るな。すぐに素材を手に入れろ。
Malborough, is that the second Malborough? Maybe. Okay, so up here, interesting. Yeah, so we have another Red Dragoon lands, nice. So that's the classic job, like the Dragoon, he lands to jump up and down air. Hopefully this is a better weapon than before. That's help, but is it better? Yeah, flaming gun much better, yeah. So yeah, that's good. Well, yeah, we're going here to use Knight. She can do that 99. Boss. Save again then. I think sometimes I save. I do it because I don't want to know what time it is right now. Because otherwise I have to pause the PlayStation as well. But sometimes I do feel I do it. So, I do feel I do it sometimes. Used to like just pretend myself that I'm afraid of dying. Yeah, that enemy took way too long in time. You should have. And also have for what it was daytime, so. But yeah, please take. I hate the thing. This I think is one of the worst thing in the game. I thought about it a lot, and I still think it's true. Yes, I still baffled that there was no fucking end boss in the game except the last boss. That was retarded. Very God damn it! That pressed. Oh. Yeah, that is retarded. There was no last boss. Very, very bad. Very not affected to me. Very disappointing. But I would rather have that if you could fix this thing. God damn it, it's stupid. God damn it, it's stupid. So first of all, you can't press wait to daytime here. So you have to just wait out and go to camp. It's like that. If I can't be certain so on. But even more so, why the god can't you press on camp and say I want to sleep till nightfall? You can do that in Secret of Mana 2, right? Secret of 3, right? You can do it in that game. That game was released in 95 or 96. I was at 6, I think. But yeah, like that game is old, right? 20 or next game. You can do it in that game. For Kevin's sake usually. Like, why can't you in this game go to the camp, like you see, oh, it's not for anymore. Why can't you then go into this nearest camp and say, oh, let's wait here, let's play the mini game, you know, on our iPhones. There should be a mini in the actual game. And then the nights, what it's called, and you know, and then actually go and fight the boss fight. Why do you have to actually go back? And I rant about this every time it happens, because every time it happens, I hate it. Because there will be one thing, and I say this, but absolutely objective design here, that there will be one thing if the player couldn't actually control the night and day. Then it would be no issue at all. Be that you have to time it, so that's part of the game. Fine, well, I would even enjoy it. But now you actually can control when it's night. You can go to, oh, do you want to wait for that thing? So you actually have the option to wait for night and cities, right? So you have that in the game, that functionality. But that's what functionality is not in the game at camps. Like, what the fuck? This we need more. It's like you have the night thing, but you don't have it. Then it's stupid. Clearly it should be either at both places or night.
Lestallum の焼き鳥うまかったな。あ
あ、また食べに行くか。
へえ、イグニスもああいうの好きなの？意外。
うまくて安くてお手軽なのはいいことだからな。
The first level that's not enemy though, so this could still be hard enemy.
こいつで間違いない。
110? Okay. Higher than 100, okay. Taking that name sound Japanese. He's very likely gonna want to go every ability.
行くぞ。
こっち。
大丈夫。
いや。
Very likely every time. But yeah, like, I still get it. Why not have functionality being at both places? Yeah, it doesn't have functionality at all. It doesn't have it, it doesn't matter. You have it, it's better. Better use speed. Yeah, he's probably good.
容赦はしない。
Yep. I think his life was a bit high. Usually have a low life points. And you know they do really high damage without potion, so that's good. Nice combo there. Ignis light man. Are you? Just one thing here. Does he have the head raised left? He should have the holy And he has some kind of like one-shot ability. Oh yeah, they won't die there. And only if he's that will be a video though, when you actually get to go full life back here. Potion nice, very nice. New combo there. Life was pretty low on it, as always. Nice. Oh, it's a strong spell, a crazy strong spell. Yeah. Level 110, so you recorded it by far. Lite bad också till rollerna, men jag ser rollerna i kollen, så det är just level 99 och just nu har det spot mot det higher level 100.
Marina.
Kind of one to the beat where you use life on Oh yeah, we can use the agony thing. Oh yeah, also that thing is also killing you. No, yeah, I'm gonna use the agony or monkey. And also use Stalker. Stalker well, no problem. Nice. So now it's weekend here. I'm back this weekend. I use stronger the weapon you get. So you have heavy weapon. I have the buff, the debuff. High, but that should on way. Yeah, I mean, we guess his life is like 50 or so. Pretty good. But like I said, like this guy is really high level, but he has really low life, where he kills constantly with attack, so it's very DPS-based enemy. Nice! Cast will kill you scratch, for life or nothing. Oh, actually, a lot of round 5. Yeah, that's like license. You just constantly kill everyone this guy. Always. That way. A lot of combos. Oh yeah, this is magic.
Yeah.
30k damage there. Only mad if you have to limit break your magic.
一気に行くぞ受け取れ
サンキュー高い策を何やってんだ俺
Oh, yeah, this is like what can I attack? I have a nomadic thing to attack.
Yes.
This is what that was really new. That thing was like killing all the eyes. Behind him, flying arrow. Whoa! That was quick. Really? I'm sure I would have. Behind him, and suddenly he was really fast turning. Jävla fjula around.
Pronto! Minna行くよ! Fire!
Ale! Gradio! Słonen!
Follow me there. I like to yeah, zoom in there. Great.
Gradio!
Halfway there almost.
Nice, Gradio!
終わりか
しまったイーグリスの状態が悪いぞ
間に合ったノクトこれならどうだ
That you guys take it before. The only guys that get killed by it all the time. So you just can't see through them. Like factor. Yeah.
みんな行くよ
おい悪い
ファイヤー
Break for it, then he does what he's short. Come on, have to fight this. Here we go.
その剣止めてやるぜ
Whoa, yeah, and he's killing me right away. He's killing me right away.
ノクト
Killing myself. He's that much. Yeah.
これだ
グラディオ頼む
Gonna be scrolling now. What's that away? I got it good.
ナイスグラディオ
一気に行くぞ受け取れ
I think we're nice. Not overly hard. I mean, it's all the same. They're extremely DPS, but it's really good. So they don't take much time. They use a level 110 maybe. Very low life points and no defense. They all them to them. For sure, it hits me a lot, but if you have enough items on you, this game is too easy. That is really doesn't allow for you to die to another point. If you remove anything, everything it is was finished down all the time. Doing Lestallum, and that will be much. Obviously, the boss should kill you one attack, but doing it online or something like that. But does the better does that than I can do that? That's really like animated. Tourist quest? Holiday? I think that after this game, right, we have the whole legend of the game. Then we also have the and I think that overall, it's all pretty pretty long. It's the boss fight. Because otherwise, I like it. The game is pretty good. Sport is easy sport, and that's a block effect. That has costed busy, you know. We played much freedom before, and then kind of really pushed them into it anyway. With the late, yeah, it's kind of strange. It's not really good plan. It's like they had a plan, but it did not like do it. But yeah. Well, they're pretty good. I don't think I missed the storyline was because he should say something more like what is planned. Was lacking. I think that's probably one of the bigger things. And so on. Otherwise, it was pretty good. Pretty good. I like the whole cutscene. I love the ending where it's like clearly. And I was complaining about it. This is actually probably from maybe the game. Yeah. So I was complaining about that until I actually got it right. But when I got it, I was like, yes, this is great. So that's really good. When you get the whole this thing where you beat the game, and after a while, there's some dialogue and so on. Then you got the whole, like, okay, it's dark, but it's light. So the Western Pool is light now in the water. And then finally you see like Lestallum and so on. You finally see the city start and so on. Hammerhead and so that. So that was really good. I love that scene, and I was like, yeah, I love the scene. But I like the whole, the kind of the closure. That's why I was, but like, why is closure scene with light now, beat in the darkness? Why isn't it happening? Right? But it did happen. I used to it happened like maybe 5 minutes later than what I thought it should happen. So I also sit there and be over defensive and say, well, I told you so, and actually I wasn't wrong because it should be earlier. But in my opinion, then obviously I thought rant. So I say, why is it closing light scene? So obviously, in my opinion, as a gamer, in my experience, I would say I would put it way earlier than it was. Maybe a few minutes earlier, maybe a lot of minutes earlier. Maybe it could be even the first thing when you defeat the Emperor. Perhaps. So, in my opinion, I think it was too late, but it doesn't matter so much though. It's a very small detail. It's been personal opinion. I would have it earlier, but that scene itself was really good. So, the read was reward, yeah. It's a big thing, of course. We're gonna use it so I can easily do stuff. Well, actually, it's probably no, we might have a new hound. No, we haven't beaten all the hounds. It might have spawned new. I didn't think so, but it might have. So I put it on, and we're gonna call it a day. Instead of the reborn. So I'm using stuff as well. But yeah, like the one thing that really pissed me off with the storyline wasn't the story itself, but it was sort of a morbid, typical Final Fantasy enemy in the end, right? So like, that was just weird to me. Very weird, very underwhelming, very anticlimactic. I felt, especially when it went into hell then, to the limbo heaven hell place. There was a perfect moment there, because all the guys went back in as well, so we had everyone, the whole team again, right? So it was perfect time to say, okay, let's have a second boss battle, but now it's everyone, not just a kind of weird duel, and that's like, yeah. Well, the thing is that this duel thing felt like it should be in the reverse. Maybe because I come from an old school playing F7, so but F7, right? You have, as I mentioned earlier, you have the battle with the pale Sephiroth, Ing Sephiroth, and then you have the final one-on-one duel, right? The final duel is just a cutscene, but you control it as cutscene in a story battle. You press up and dice, right? So very similar to this battle in this game, but this game only pretty much had the last, you know, like storyline battle that you cannot lose. The last battle was ridiculously easy, even on less level a yoke, right? So it's like that should be in the last part. After you get like you fight the demon forms, then you go to the normal form, and then you kill him normal. Or the reverse, then right? You have that thing, have a long cutscene, and then they fight him in fucking hell and heaven, and then it's like bam, demon form, and then you fight him, right? So to kill the actual demon lord, that's the quest of the demon, right? So I really feel that it's a huge opportunity not transforming him inside the hell and everything into his true form there, and fight things and finally cleanse the world, right? Which is really weird. Maybe I missed something in the game though, so I remember I can play it and get that. Very much not. It's the first game I never had different endings. I've never used them before, so I extremely don't think so, but I hope so, but I very much not. But otherwise, I think that's pretty good. And this Huntsman here, again, they failed on the same thing again, right? The Malboro was the same level, which is stupid. If the Malboro was like 50 or so, I wouldn't be happy, but I would be like decent satisfied. I'd be like, okay, that's okay. I'd be like, yeah, I guess you could be around level 50 here. If you beat the game and went here in the beginning of the game, well, okay. That would be like okay. 50 would be like okay for me. But I would say obviously to be like twice as much, you have to have a chance for it. That would be way more intelligently designed. But at least 50 would be reasonable. But 38 again, so that's just a little stupid. So that unfortunately ruins the whole hunting. The other ones I don't have been pretty good. Like the snakes were not so hard, but it's the first time we ever fought this at the same time. So that was pretty okay. And then of course you had the cyborg mecha demon, which I really liked, one of the best enemies in the game. So it was great to see that against the hunt. Had killed earlier, it wasn't that hard. I feel that to be higher level than have more health and so on. So I thought that. And then of course you have the Regime boss here. Regime boss is a little underwhelming. I like it. It was a little underwhelming because it's kind of the same thing again, right? The Regime boss is like, oh, this guy always one-shot you in per attack, like the other guy also did, so it's something new there really. And he has pretty low life point based on high level. So yeah, he had the kind of the same thing as also has the Regime boss. So yeah, you know, he had some new kind of blacky thing there, right? So yeah. But I think there's really maybe one more thing too. The last boss was question mark. But it's a human form. The human is 110. It's really way harder and way stronger than the last demon, the last god, the king of demons right now in the game. He's the king of demons and also the original king. Should he turn into again now there was something, right? There's like question mark demon level. That would make some sense. It's like this random demon shouldn't be stronger than him. I would say. Obviously that's one, but like comparable at least. Shouldn't know it. But anyway, yeah, I think these hunts were pretty good. Except the first one. After Malboro, the rest were pretty good. And the bird was too easy to have a health point though, so that was pretty mediocre. The bird is going to be better. But yeah, like pretty decent hunts. Fun to see a boss over level 100. But the first thing then is like, why is it 38 though? So it's again the game is like, and also I have to say I know it several times, but I think that's really intelligent. All of the enemies here were the creators, except like one thing. That was really interesting because we see the creator of course connected to the Titan, connected to the crystal, connected to the actual demon guy, right? So you can kind of feel that okay, something has like despawned from the crystal or something, and so on, and that has created this demon. So it kind of felt like he's one of the strongest demon in the game, very much stronger than the man here, like especially the 100 guy and thing guy, and they're all in this kind of creators created by the good side, so I like that. But then again, the game has really developed that storyline part. Even now, I haven't beaten the game, so then it makes much more sense to me. Say that well, actually, the good guys are also not also created the evil guy, or vice versa. So yeah, okay, it makes sense that the creator created, but the good side spawned evil stuff, right? So kind of like, yeah, okay, we know that for the storyline now, and we didn't know before we got the enemies, so that makes sense. But again, that hasn't really been developed enough to give it a better feeling. But it's kind of hinting to that. So yeah, you know, I like it, but it also reminds me of the storyline. It's really it's a little unfinished, right? So, but yeah, overall, pretty good ending. A little anticlimactic with the boss battle. The whole storyline felt pretty good. I used to actually the only thing I actually feel that we missed is it would be cool to have a Noctic scene, the cut scene. We were the king, right? We was like, oh yeah, at the marriage, we like, you know, talking to the people or something in Insomnia. That would be kind of nice if they animate some kind of cool cut scene there. We had the light thing, but we could see that where like yes, through to that. That'd be nice. But yeah, anyway, it's a pleasure. See you guys next time. Have a good day.